Hello Mouses! Today we're going to talk about Julian Assange again, so let's get straight to it because it's a bit complex. So, what's actually been happening in the news? There's not an awful lot, but David Alan Green in the New Statesman has put together a very, very good article about why all of the assumptions that we've been making about Assange and his legal case are incorrect. Now, what I should have picked up myself, because I've studied this, is that Assange's case hinges on something that would technically be rape if it was in the UK. He's accused of having sex with someone without using a condom when the person hadn't consented to that, which of course in the UK means she hasn't consented to sex. So the terms are different, the terminology is different, but the case is there. He has to answer for that. So I can understand why the UK is willing to extradite on these circumstances, but also we're recognising that the circumstances are sufficiently serious that we would have tried him as well. So of course we're going to say yes, yes to go. Now, the other thing is, a lot of people are saying, why couldn't the prosecutors come and talk to him over a video link, or over the telephone, or visit him to talk to him here? Well, I have to admit that I have asked this question as well, and what it actually is this is not just a routine investigation. This is due to the translation problems we have when trying to translate from the Swedish legal system to the English legal system, for example, or any other legal system. Sweden has a very distinct way of investigating and prosecuting crime, where the investigation has gone to the point of, we think we need to actually interrogate this guy, not just question him, but we need to get right to the bottom of everything he says, because right now we are going to prosecute. He's got his last chance to present his evidence to the investigator to show that he's not actually worthy of going to trial. But what people have been saying is they want to talk to him. That's not where it actually is. It's a mistranslation. They've gone past talking. This is the point where if he goes to Sweden now, they're going to interrogate him, and in 2 weeks' time, they're going to actually have him in court. That's the level we're at now. This is like the final stage before actual court hearing. So, this is the issue. It's not that they just want to have a talk to him. They're about to prosecute him. They want to arrest him. So this is very much a different kettle of fish to what we actually thought it was. So, under those circumstances, can you blame the High Court for saying, no, you've got to go there because there is a case to answer, and they want to actually prosecute. They're not just bringing you round for tea. They want to take you to court. So you're going to go. That's why the High Court has done what it's done, and the Supreme Court has then backed up the High Court and said, yes, he has to be extradited. Now, the other thing is about the extradition, and again, I've said this because I thought it was true. People say it enough that you think that it must be true, but it's not. It's not simpler to extradite him from Sweden to the United States compared to Britain to the United States. Have a look at all the people that we've extradited to the United States for trial when a lot of people say we shouldn't have. I think we call him the NatWest 3, the guy with Asperger's who was a hacker who was then sent over there because he'd been looking for UFOs. People like that, we just send them like that. If we extradite Assange to Sweden, however, it's not just Sweden that has to say, yes, we can send him to the US. We have to say it as well. So, because of the way international law works, it would have been better if the Americans had said, send him to us first, rather than send him to Sweden, then we'll have him later. Because if we send him to Sweden, they've got to convince us and Sweden that he has to go to them next. And that's not going to happen. So, there we are. It's a very different case to what a lot of people have been saying, because, unfortunately, translation problems mean, even though a lot of us know what we're talking about, we don't always know what they're talking about, and they don't always know what we're talking about, because words mean different things in different areas. So, Assange is wanted for arrest, not for questioning. He's about to be prosecuted if he goes to Sweden. He's wanted for a case that would actually be a crime here, as well as there, and the prosecutors say they have enough evidence that he has to go to trial. So it's a very different kettle of fish to what we thought it was. This isn't really a conspiracy anymore to just get him to America. That may happen in the future. It may happen that once he's dealt with there, and we've got no reason to continue with the extradition proceedings because he's been on trial and he's been prosecuted and he's been in jail and he's out now, then the Americans might get him. But that's for the future. We can't say anything about that because we can't stop them even if we wanted to. So, there we are. Very different situation, which points me to think he has to actually go to Sweden and face these charges. That's the only option now. So, there we are. I hope this has clarified everything for you. Remember to click the like button, share this with your friends if they want clarification too, and subscribe for future videos. Until next time, I've been Zoe Cook Robinson. You've been watching a video. I'll see you tomorrow.